What do you mean by strange? What do you think he's talking about?
I don't know.
What in the heck is this?
We just captured something moving at 3,600 miles per hour right there, 6 seconds after we launched the rocket.
Gold, and I gotta tell you, we just picked up some really strange LiDAR up there that we're trying to figure out.
Skinwalker Ranch, a hotspot for paranormal activity and unexplained phenomena, has been abruptly evacuated following a chilling discovery that left the investigative team shaken. Seasoned researchers Eric and Taylor, veterans of countless strange encounters at the ranch, including hovering orbs, bizarre electromagnetic disruptions, and malfunctioning surveillance equipment, faced something unprecedented that forced them to leave the area without delay. The unsettling chain of events began with the unexpected return of Barrett Anderson, a high-definition videography expert known for capturing some of the ranch's most compelling footage. His arrival stirred excitement among the team, signaling the potential for groundbreaking discoveries. With cutting-edge cameras capable of recording at an astonishing 2,000 frames per second, they prepared to capture every flicker, anomaly, or unexplainable event that might occur. What started as a routine investigation quickly spiraled into something far more intense. Cameras stationed around the ranch began picking up strange energy spikes, shadowy figures moving at impossible speeds, and unexplained light bursts that defied the laws of physics. Surveillance drones failed mid-flight, while motion sensors triggered repeatedly with no visible cause. Then came the discovery that changed everything. Deep in a restricted section of the ranch, the team uncovered what appeared to be a buried metallic structure emitting powerful, irregular radio signals. Attempts to investigate were met with sudden, debilitating headaches, dizziness, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. Instruments failed, and power fluctuations surged throughout the base camp. Faced with mounting danger and unexplained physical effects, Eric, Taylor, and the rest of the crew were forced to evacuate for their safety. The site has since been declared off-limits pending further investigation, raising questions about what lies beneath the ranch's mysterious terrain. What exactly did the team uncover that prompted such a drastic response? Could this discovery finally reveal the truth behind the decades-long mystery of Skinwalker Ranch, or is it a gateway to something far more sinister? The world watches with bated breath as the search for answers continues. Skinwalker Ranch stands as a beacon for anyone captivated by the unexplained. Spanning hundreds of acres in Utah's remote wilderness, it is a place overflowing with mysteries that defy conventional understanding. For decades, this enigmatic location has been ground zero for astonishing tales. From UFOs streaking across the sky to bizarre animal behavior that seems almost supernatural. Scientists, researchers, and curious adventurers have devoted countless hours to studying the ranch's strange happenings. They scan the skies, probe the earth, and watch the shadows, hoping to capture something extraordinary. Cameras are always rolling, and every creak flash of light or strange hum is analyzed, as even the smallest detail could be the key to unlocking a larger mystery. Adding to the intrigue are local legends passed down through generations. Tales of eerie creatures, ghostly apparitions, and unexplained forces have cemented Skinwalker Ranch's place in paranormal lore. The convergence of these ancient stories with modern scientific investigations creates a unique and charged atmosphere where history and cutting-edge research collide. Life on the ranch is a blend of anticipation and caution. The team operates in a constant state of readiness, knowing that the next discovery could be groundbreaking or terrifying. Every day brings the possibility of witnessing something no one has ever seen before, keeping spirits high despite the ever-present tension. Their work is a roller coaster of emotions. On triumphant days, they capture compelling footage hinting at the unimaginable. On tougher days, they find themselves baffled or even frightened by the unexplainable events that unfold before them. This emotional push and pull fuels their relentless pursuit of answers, transforming their mission into far more than just a job. At Skinwalker Ranch, the past and present intertwine, and every discovery leads to deeper questions. For the dedicated team working there, it's not just about chasing the unknown. It's about confronting the very limits of what reality might be. The endless cycle of search and discovery at Skinwalker Ranch thrives on a unique blend of advanced technology and age-old folklore. Each day, as the team sets up high-tech cameras and specialized sensors, they're not just preparing for scientific research. They're stepping into a living story that has been unfolding for generations. Their work weaves new chapters into the ranch's complex tapestry of legend and reality. Investigating the ranch comes with extraordinary challenges. Equipment that works flawlessly elsewhere often malfunctions under mysterious circumstances. Cameras shut down without cause, recordings dissolve into static, and sensors report impossible readings. Some suggest the land itself might possess unique electromagnetic properties, while others hint at more shadowy explanations involving cover-ups and secret agendas. Despite these hurdles, the team presses on, their findings occasionally making headlines and igniting fierce debates. Skeptics demand hard evidence, calling for more rigorous testing, while believers see these anomalies as proof of something far greater and perhaps otherworldly at work. Recently, the team witnessed something truly extraordinary, a strange object floating above the east field, seemingly defying gravity. It hovered motionlessly, drawing everyone's attention and igniting a flurry of theories. Could it be a portal to another dimension? This idea, though speculative, aligns with previous unexplained phenomena, including the sudden failure of a helicopter mission and the frequent appearance and disappearance of unidentified flying objects in the area. Enter Barrett Anderson, the team's high-definition camera expert. Equipped with cutting-edge cameras capable of capturing even the briefest moments in stunning detail, Barrett becomes central to the investigation. The plan: use intense sound waves aimed at the anomaly to provoke a reaction. This poke-it-with-a-stick approach, though unconventional, reflects the team's relentless drive to uncover the truth through innovative methods. The stakes couldn't be higher. If the experiment succeeds, they could capture irrefutable evidence of something beyond human understanding or stumble upon an entirely new mystery. With their gear set and anticipation running high, the team prepares for a night that could redefine what they know about reality. They hope that triggering a response from the strange object might unravel some of the ranch's long-standing enigmas. One discovery could unlock a cascade of answers, or plunge them deeper into the unknown. For those living and working at Skinwalker Ranch, it's more than a mission, it's a way of life. Every encounter, from strange lights in the sky to unexplained energy readings, fuels their relentless search for answers. They may be chasing shadows or uncovering the most profound secrets the universe has to offer. Either way, the pursuit continues. Today, the team at Skinwalker Ranch is on edge, eagerly awaiting what could unfold during their latest experiment. It's like trying to solve an enormous puzzle where none of the pieces seem to fit. Each bit of weirdness they can explain or connect to something else brings them a step closer to understanding the bigger picture. And let's face it, who wouldn't want to be the one to finally crack the mystery of Skinwalker Ranch? It could make someone famous, or at least make them the most fascinating person at a party. With Barrett's advanced tech at their disposal, the team is more equipped than ever to capture the elusive proof they've been chasing. The air is thick with anticipation, buzzing with a mix of excitement and skepticism. After all, they've been down this road before with little to show for it. But hope remains, and with each new attempt, they learn more, refine their techniques, and prepare for yet another shot at uncovering the truth. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. And this team is determined to be at the forefront, cameras rolling and sound devices at the ready, waiting for the next big reveal from the skies above Skinwalker Ranch. As the team sets up for another day of investigation, there's a blend of routine and cautious optimism. Some are scanning the skies, half expecting to see something new, while others seem to be simply going through the motions. Today, they're gearing up to experiment with more noise, hoping that this time the sounds will help prove their theories about the mysterious phenomena in the East Field. But they're not just relying on sound alone. They've decided to ramp things up by adding a rocket into the mix, thinking that making a bigger bang might coax something out of the skies. Eric is in charge of the tone generator, sending out a series of sounds, hoping to trigger a response or at least learn which frequencies, if any, might stir something above. Despite the nerves running through the group, everyone is ready for whatever comes next, even if it turns out to be more unsettling than thrilling. The goal is to gather enough data today to make sense of what's happening, so when they return to the East Field next time, they'll have a clearer idea of what they're up against. Barrett's high-definition cameras are a crucial part of the plan. With the ability to capture over 2,000 frames per second, these cameras can catch every fleeting moment, even if it's over in the blink of an eye. In the past, they've only caught quick, elusive glimpses of strange flying objects, unidentified, darting out of sight before anyone could react. But now, with Barrett's advanced equipment, the hope is to document every detail, no matter how fast it happens. The team's approach at Skinwalker Ranch has shifted from hopeful guessing to a more calculated, methodical process, blending old science fiction theories with cutting-edge technology. They've faced plenty of days that led to more questions than answers, but their determination to keep pushing forward remains unshaken. Every experiment brings a mix of excitement and cautious skepticism. Half of them expects to finally catch that elusive proof they've been chasing, while the other half braces for yet another confusing, inconclusive day. It's a cycle they know all too well: gear up, test a new idea, and wait to see if the skies will finally yield their secrets. With each new experiment, the team refines their techniques, always hoping that this time they'll capture something that makes sense of the strange happenings they've been tracking. Every setup carries that spark of hope that today will be the day they pull back the curtain on the mysterious phenomena in the East Field. But after so many failed attempts, they've learned to keep their expectations in check. Yet, no matter how many times they've been disappointed, the anticipation remains. They keep coming back, cameras in hand, eyes fixed on the sky, ready for whatever might come next. Barrett, in particular, is filled with excitement, almost like a kid with a new toy, with his high-tech gear. He believes they might finally capture something monumental, something that could shatter their understanding of reality. Recently, the team witnessed an unidentified flying object that sent a chill through everyone. Unlike any conventional aircraft, it didn't have the usual signs of flight, like blinking lights or exhaust fumes. It was right in the middle of a strange zone, suggesting it didn't originate from anywhere earthly. With their next test on the horizon, the team is on the verge of either making a groundbreaking discovery or confronting even more unanswered questions. As they begin the next test, Barrett double-checks all the cameras and signals for the start. The team launches a rocket, and Eric handles the sound equipment, tuning into the faint noises the rocket makes. The rocket streaks smoothly across the sky, but it's what Barrett's cameras capture next that leaves everyone stunned. The footage shows an unidentified flying object appearing 6 seconds after the rocket's launch, staying visible for only a fraction of a second. The timing strongly suggests that the UFO's appearance was a direct response to the rocket. What truly shocks the team is how fast it was moving. Miles per hour, a speed that shatters all known records for any man-made or natural flying object. After what they believe is a successful test, the team gathers to analyze the footage. Taylor, one of the team members, points out how strange it was that the UFO moved so quickly without making a sound or causing any air disturbance, no vibrations, no ripples. This only deepens their belief that whatever or whoever is behind these phenomena must possess incredibly advanced technology. The rest of the day is filled with speculation, as the team debates the possibilities of what the UFO might be, where it could have come from, and what its purpose is. While some feel exhilarated by the potential discoveries, others are increasingly concerned about the implications of what they've just witnessed. The team at Skinwalker Ranch finds themselves caught in a whirlwind of excitement and uncertainty. The implications of the technology they're encountering could be world-changing, but the possibilities are also fraught with danger. What if this advanced technology were to fall into the wrong hands? Why is it only appearing now, and why in this specific location? These questions swirl in their minds as they continue to search for answers, knowing that each new discovery opens up even more mysteries. Their next step is clear: they need more data, more sightings, and perhaps even a way to communicate with these unidentified flying objects. The potential impact of uncovering such advanced technology is staggering. It could revolutionize everything from transportation to energy, and possibly even reshape humanity's understanding of our place in the universe. But for now, the team is still mired in questions, with every answer leading them down a new, uncharted path. It's a puzzle that only seems to grow more intricate the more they try to solve it. Taylor has a strong hunch about the flying object they observed. The fact that it didn't leave any trail behind it suggests that it moves in a way that defies conventional physics, possibly without any resistance at all. His thoughts turn to another mysterious object known as the Tic Tac, which was spotted by the U.S. Navy back in 2004. Like the UFO they encountered, the Tic Tac lacked the typical features of an aircraft, such as exhaust or visible propulsion. Even stranger, it seemed to have an invisible shield surrounding it, and it could disappear in an instant, vanishing as if it had slipped into thin air. This bizarre disappearing act has led some team members to wonder if the object might be traveling through portals to other dimensions or locations, though they are careful not to leap too far into speculative theories without solid evidence. What's even more perplexing is that they think the UFO might have responded to the loud noise of their rocket launch. This possibility suggests that the object's appearance could have been triggered by the sound, sparking the team's curiosity even further. The team is now even more determined to understand what caused the sudden appearance of the UFO and the accompanying strange light phenomenon they witnessed above it. They plan to expand their experimental work, hoping to uncover more about the strange occurrences at Skinwalker Ranch. The quest for answers is not without its risks. Often, the truth they uncover is more unsettling and confusing than they anticipated. Eric, however, is pushing forward with a new experiment that focuses entirely on sound. He wants to determine if a specific sound frequency can trigger the appearance of these unidentified flying objects. For this experiment, Eric will test a range of sounds at different pitches, which Taylor explains using the concept of hertz. Higher frequencies correspond to higher pitches, while lower frequencies produce deeper tones. This approach could help the team understand if certain sounds have the power to trigger the UFO's appearances. As the team prepares for this new experiment, they can't help but feel that they are on the verge of uncovering something truly groundbreaking. Whether the results will validate their theories or lead them down a new, unexpected path remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. Their work at Skinwalker Ranch is far from over, and the mysteries of this strange place continue to pull them deeper into the unknown as the team continues their experiments. The weight of their potential discovery presses on them. They start to consider the possibility that what they're witnessing isn't just a random series of anomalies, but something far more intricate and profound. Perhaps a signal from something greater, something that challenges our understanding of physics and reality. The implications could go beyond science, affecting how humanity views its place in the universe. Each experiment and piece of data helps them build a bigger picture, but with each answer, they are led to more questions. They know they're on the cusp of something significant, but the road to the truth is proving to be longer and more complex than they anticipated. Still, they are resolute, following the evidence wherever it leads, no matter how strange the journey becomes. Eric and his team feel like they're navigating in the dark, both literally and metaphorically. Out in the night, they are testing various sound frequencies, hoping for any reaction from the environment. It's all trial and error. Each sound is like a key on a massive ring, and they're uncertain which one will unlock something extraordinary. In the stillness of the night, they explore deeper sounds, hoping they will reveal the hidden truths of Skinwalker Ranch. Then, at 192 hertz, something extraordinary happens. A small globe of light appears in the sky. It's faint, almost imperceptible, but its movement mirrors the strange object they had seen earlier in the day. Just as quickly as it appears, it vanishes. The team is left staring at the sky, trying to make sense of what just happened, unsure of what to expect next, but determined to keep watching. Meanwhile, a bit of local history from John, a local historian, adds another layer to the mystery. John recounts that the area's native tribes used specific sounds that they believed could open gateways, allowing them to witness UFOs coming and going from places like Skinwalker Ranch. This sparks a heated discussion among the team. The idea seems far-fetched at first, but as they reflect on their experiences, something starts to click. Could these ancient sounds be the key to understanding the strange phenomena? Could sound itself be a tool to interact with whatever is behind the mysterious events at the ranch? The team dives deeper into this angle, eager to test the theory. They plan more nights of sound experiments, each session filled with a mix of hope and skepticism. Each new frequency tested adds to their growing database. What doesn't work is just as important as what might, helping them narrow down the variables and refine their approach. Their nights are long, fueled by strong coffee and an eerie, palpable tension. They meticulously record everything: times, dates, weather conditions, even the phases of the moon, hoping to identify patterns or triggers that could explain the phenomenon. Discussions late into the night blur the line between established science and speculative theory. This is no longer just about chasing lights in the sky. It's about connecting ancient tribal knowledge with modern scientific methods. Each sound they test is more than just a noise, it's a potential key to unlocking something vast and enigmatic. As they continue their experiments, the team begins to feel the ground vibrating beneath their feet, a physical response that suggests their efforts are having a real effect on the environment around them. The ground itself seems to resonate with the frequencies they're emitting, adding another layer of mystery to their ongoing investigation. The more they test, the more they realize they may be on the verge of uncovering a phenomenon that defies everything they thought they knew about the world. As the team pushes forward with their sound experiments, a shift takes place in their approach. They no longer view their research as merely a series of tests, but as a journey into the unknown, where even the most unconventional ideas deserve consideration. After turning off the sound frequencies, the lingering echoes bouncing through the valley hint at something deeper. It's as if their actions are leaving a lasting imprint on the environment, one that might not be fully understood yet. The vibrations they've generated appear to have uncovered hidden aspects of the ranch, things that might have been there all along but were previously unnoticed. This realization leads the team to embrace the possibility that their experiments are revealing the ranch's secrets, rather than simply provoking random events. They begin to wonder if the vibrations they're sending out are resonating with something in the environment, unlocking phenomena they hadn't expected. Excited by this new direction, they focus their efforts on continuing their sound experiments, particularly in the East Field, where many of the unexplained events have occurred. Every test feels like a gamble, a chance to uncover something extraordinary, but also something that could potentially be dangerous. Barrett's high-definition cameras prove invaluable, capturing what the naked eye could never detect. When an unidentified flying object speeds across the sky at 3,600 miles per hour, the team is able to record the event in stunning detail. However, the excitement of these discoveries is tempered by growing concerns about the risks involved. These experiments aren't just harmless probes into the unknown, they seem to be provoking reactions from the ranch itself, reactions that are both awe-inspiring and unsettling. The tipping point comes when a game camera captures an image of a fast-moving silver object. The sheer speed and appearance of the object are enough to alarm the team, prompting an immediate evacuation from the ranch. This incident makes it clear that their research is no longer just an academic pursuit. It has real-world consequences. The forces at play at Skinwalker Ranch may be far more powerful and dangerous than they initially anticipated. Despite the fear, the team's commitment to uncovering the truth only grows stronger. Late-night debates become more intense as they review the data they've collected. Theories are thrown around and tested against the bizarre occurrences, with the line between scientific inquiry and speculative possibility continuing to blur. There is a growing sense that they are no longer just observing the phenomena but are actively engaging with it, and that their presence might be influencing or even triggering these extraordinary events. As their experiments continue, they become more meticulous. Every sound, every shift in the environment is recorded, analyzed, and scrutinized. They understand that simply relying on equipment like cameras and sensors is not enough. They must also be open to considering the more far-fetched explanations and follow the clues wherever they lead. The more the team uncovers, the more they realize that the answers they seek may not be just around the corner. The path to understanding is winding, and every new discovery seems to open the door to even deeper mysteries. But they are determined to continue, knowing that every piece of the puzzle brings them closer to the truth, no matter how strange or unnerving it might be. The recurring patterns of strange phenomena at Skinwalker Ranch are starting to form a clearer picture for the team. The odd events, captured by their drones and cameras, seem to have a particular focus around the East Field. This area is becoming a central point for their investigation, where unexplained lights, physical anomalies, and even charred remnants suggest something far beyond normal science. Every time they see something unusual in the sky, it reminds them of their earlier drone footage, reinforcing the idea that these occurrences are not random but perhaps connected in ways they can't yet fully comprehend. A particularly puzzling moment occurs when one of their cameras captures a silver-purple light on the southern side of the ranch. Shortly after, they find a fence post that's inexplicably charred, as though it had been exposed to intense heat. The close proximity of these events fuels the team's suspicions that whatever is happening in this area is far from coincidental. The increasing frequency of these anomalies in the same location drives the team to focus their efforts on this specific part of the ranch, convinced that it holds the answers to the mystery they've been trying to solve. They begin to hypothesize that the Eastfield could be a focal point for something much more significant, possibly even a portal or gateway to another dimension or world. This theory, though speculative, is gaining traction among the team. Could they be on the brink of discovering a real passageway to another place, hidden somewhere on the ranch? With each new incident, whether it's a strange light, a burnt object, or an unexplained noise, they continue to piece together a log of occurrences, hoping to connect the dots and uncover the bigger picture. As their investigation deepens, they use more sophisticated tools to gather clearer images and sounds, hoping to capture even more definitive evidence. The team's excitement is palpable. Each new finding propels them forward, even as skepticism from outsiders remains. Eric, in particular, is eager to tweak their experiments, believing that by provoking these phenomena further, they might be able to open a portal or trigger some kind of response that could finally provide concrete answers. He theorizes that the unidentified flying objects they've been seeing, moving at incredible speeds and disappearing in the blink of an eye, might be linked to a form of interdimensional travel. Despite the wild nature of these ideas, the clear footage from Barrett's high-definition cameras leaves little room for doubt. Something extraordinary is happening at Skinwalker Ranch. The question of whether these events are unique to the ranch or part of a global phenomenon remains unanswered. The team is more determined than ever to dig deeper, exploring every odd detail, testing every theory, and pushing the boundaries of their understanding in pursuit of the truth. As they continue to analyze the data they've gathered, each new discovery sparks another round of experiments. They know that the road ahead is long, and the answers they seek may be more complex and elusive than they ever imagined. But with each experiment, each recorded anomaly, they are one step closer to unraveling the mystery that has captivated them and possibly the world at Skinwalker Ranch. The ongoing investigations at Skinwalker Ranch are pushing the boundaries of what is known, and the team's commitment to uncovering the truth is palpable. Each new experiment brings fresh clues, but the answers they seek remain elusive, keeping the team in a constant state of anticipation and uncertainty. Their approach is methodical, observe carefully, test theories, and keep refining their understanding of the phenomena at hand. With every strange sighting and unexplained event, they grow more curious, determined to understand the source of these anomalies. Despite skepticism from those who don't believe in their work, the team presses on, bolstered by their belief that they are on the verge of discovering something truly transformative. The events unfolding at the ranch, from the strange lights in the sky to unexplained physical effects on the environment, suggest that there may be a deeper connection between all the occurrences. Whether these are the result of a natural phenomenon or something far beyond our current understanding, the team remains steadfast in their pursuit of answers. Their work is full of unpredictability, forcing them to constantly adapt. Each day is a balance of careful planning and readiness for the unexpected, as the team faces both the known and the unknown. The dynamics of their collaboration, with each member bringing their unique perspective and expertise to the table, are key to their progress. The open exchange of ideas, even when theories clash, fuels their creativity and keeps them moving forward. As the evidence begins to form patterns, the team starts to wonder, could these strange events be interconnected? Could they be pointing to something much larger, possibly a link between multiple phenomena they hadn't previously considered? This realization adds another layer of complexity to their investigation, making their journey even more fascinating and more mysterious. The possibility that government involvement might be behind some of the events at the ranch is a theory that looms over their work. With the sudden evacuation after a particularly startling event, the question arises, is there more to the situation than just bizarre occurrences? Could these events be tied to a larger, more covert effort, or is something even more extraordinary at play? As the team continues to delve deeper into these mysteries, they know they are only scratching the surface. The implications of their discoveries could change everything, from how we understand physics and energy to how we view our place in the universe. They are walking a fine line between rigorous scientific inquiry and the allure of the unknown, and each experiment is a step closer to unraveling a mystery that might just redefine reality itself. What do you think is really happening at Skinwalker Ranch? Could it be a government cover-up, an experiment gone awry, or something truly out of this world? Theories are welcome in the comments below as the team presses on in their search for answers. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the unknown.